Hey, Tom at Core Fitness Works here. I'm going to have a bit of a rant today because I've just earlier on had a conversation with someone that seems to believe that a calorie or calories don't affect the amount of weight you gain, weight you lose. My point was that if you have a calorie deficit that you're going to lose weight, and his point was that he had read in a book apparently that it doesn't make any difference, which is a bit stupid as far as I'm concerned. If that was true, then we wouldn't have fat people, wouldn't have thin people. I suppose some people might say, well, that's down to genetics, which once again is absolute rubbish, because if it was down to genetics, then fat people wouldn't be able to get thin and thin people wouldn't be able to get fat. So by definition, a calorie is the energy that it takes to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degrees. Okay, so the important part of that definition is energy. Okay, so this being, what it's saying is, it's the energy, calories provide energy for the body, the same as petrol provides energy or fuel for a car. Calories provide energy or fuel for our body. So if you are having less energy than taken in as what you are expelling, then you're going to lose weight. If you are taking in more energy than what you are expelling, you are going to gain weight, and if that energy is balanced the same, you're going to stay the same. Basically, that's as simple as it gets. I've heard loads of different other points of saying, yeah, but your body will change, your body adapts, and if you take X amount of calories per day, it's going to adapt and get used to taking that amount of calories. If you then reduce that, your body's going to change and going to get used to taking that amount of calories, so on and so on and so on, which is true. If you take a specific amount of calories, your body will become used to taking that amount of calories and doing the amount of work that you do, whether you exercise or don't. So that's why you change. As your body changes, you change with it. Okay, you change the amount of foods you take, you change the training you do to make sure that you still are progressing on towards your goals. You don't stay the same. Stay the same, it becomes static, nothing changes. Now, a lot of these books and posts and write-ups you see on the internet are written by nutritionists. If you read who the author is, quite often it'll say Jack Jones, nutritionist. Well, a bit of information for you. To be a nutritionist, you need no qualifications whatsoever. You basically just need to call yourself a nutritionist. I wouldn't call myself a nutritionist. I have qualifications in nutrition, but I would not call myself a nutritionist. That's the difference between nutritionists and dietitians. Dietitians, they're the people that have the qualifications. They're the people that know what they're doing. Nutritionists need no qualifications. For example, my neighbour has no idea whatsoever when it comes to nutrition or exercise. But if he wanted to, he could go and call himself a nutritionist. Does that mean he knows anything? No, it doesn't. It just means he's going to call himself a nutritionist for the fact of taking your money. There you go. So what to take away from this is, remember, not everything you read in books or on the internet is true. 95% of stuff I've seen in books on the internet is absolute rubbish. Lots of people come up with lots of different ideas. The most simplest, most basic thing to remember is keep it simple. The simpler you keep it, the easier it is. There are lots of little different bits and bobs and little tweaks and stuff, and no matter what you read, you're going to get different information. So keep it simple, get your fats, get your proteins, get your carbohydrates, and count your calories. If you want to lose weight, you need to have a calorie deficit. If you want to gain weight, you need to increase the amount of calories that you're taking. Okay, it's as simple as that. That's as simple as it gets. Keep it simple, guys.